We don't want to speculate too far, but let's be frank. How do you explain an incident like this? Is it likely that the driver and the passenger both had some sort of health emergency and the truck ran out of control? Most likely that wasn't the case. So I think you have to have a working hypothesis in instances like this, and a working hypothesis would suggest to me that this is more than likely a terrorist attack. Now, why would I say that? Well, given the facts that we know, and given the facts that ISIS has said this is what they want people to do: low-tech attacks, high impact. We had an attack in the States 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure how much coverage it got in France, but we had a similar episode, but it involved a single occupant of a car driving into a crowd and somebody stabbing somebody. It was an act of terror. I suggest to you, as your lead-in sort of suggest, people in Berlin and others around the world are now using social media to express their how uncomfortable they are with this, how displeased they are, expressing sympathies for all those who are injured. Remember, it's social media that's doing this, and in the height of irony, what is it that ISIS does? What is its messaging? How effective is it? It's the Christmas holidays, one of the most important days in all of Christendom. You have to ask ourselves, is this an isolated incident? Of course it's not. This is more than likely an act of terror following through on instructions from ISIS.
One automatically thinks about what happened in Nice. It looks like a similar kind of incident, Jack. Again, a lorry driven into a crowd. And as you were saying, this is something that ISIS have asked for their followers, their sympathizers to do.
Now, again, tactically speaking, and we need to look at this. We need to be very granular when we look at this. ISIS and those who support them and the people that probably were driving this van knew what they could get away from. We knew that this was going to be, it's a very high tourist location. People have been coming there for hundreds of years, I suspect. Why would they choose this? Because it's a target-rich environment. They would want to make an impact, and that's what they did. So again, I think this is something that we all have to take a real message from. These are not going to be the end of it. There will be other attacks. Germany is on the front lines, as is France, and so is the United States. As pictures of Aleppo unfold, as we saw today with the assassination of the Russian ambassador in Turkey, this is a war. We don't like to use those terms, but this is what it's about. The ISIS and its groups get more out of this in the next 48 or 72 hours than they can probably get on the battlefield fighting against the United States and its allies. It makes us all nervous. It makes us all susceptible to these type of attacks, and that's what it's about. It's not so much the body count. It's about what it does to our psyche and what it does to the democracies who, and the United States and France and Germany being of the same order, we go about our life. They want us to change our life, and this is the way they're going to do it.